Hi, my name is Brian Kelly. I work in Chicagoland for a company called Computer Share, and we run some really, really old Perls. The slides won't be changing, by the way, so no commentary required. So I've got a talk idea. So I'm not doing the whole talk here as a lightning talk. I want to maybe do a whole talk, and I need your help. So clearly I want to do something about modern practices on ancient Perl. So there are lots of reasons you might be stuck on an ancient Perl. Maybe you're, like me, you're tied to a proprietary library, or maybe you're stuck using system Perl for some reason or another, or maybe there's other reasons. I'm actually interested in what other reasons you might be stuck on old versions of Perl. Or maybe you've chosen to remain on an old version of Perl, whatever the case. First, you're not alone. There are a good number of us, I think, more than just me, I think, right? Yeah, okay. And second, you can use some more modern approaches. You know, at my work, we're stuck on a mix of 5.10, 5.8, and 5.5. Right, that's right reaction. But just because you're running Perl from 1998 doesn't mean you have to write code like it's 1998. I've got a couple of quick examples that I've already brainstormed. I've got some more, but like the two that jumped out to me, one thing that I've liked using is lexical file handles. This was introduced way back when, I think in 5.6 or 5.8 or something, but if you're using something older than that, you can't use lexical file handles. Of course, they're bad because they're globals, and especially when a file is a global, you can do all sorts of crazy, spooky action at a distance, and it does all sorts of terrible things. What you do have back in some old versions of Perl is the symbol module, and that gives you the gensim function, which returns a reference to an anonymous glob, which is maybe difficult to explain, but it's very easy to use. You just call that function, you run open on that instead of your bare word file handle, and you've got a lexical file handle. Hey, it's great. Another one that I like to do, that I like to use is the state keyword. This makes a value of a variable persistent across subroutine calls or across, re-entry into a block or whichever it is. It can be pretty handy, but it's only been supported since 5.10. Closures have a lot of the same advantages. It's very easy to overuse closures, but you can use closures to give you a lot of the same advantage, where you declare the thing once, and every time the function inside that closure gets called, the value remains the same, unless, of course, your subroutine is modifying it, but it saves those modifications. Just put an extra set of curly braces around the subroutine declaration and declare some variables, and those variables will be a lot like state variables. So I've got more examples, but I'm looking for more, and so this is a request for comments, if you will. Please come find me and let's discuss modern approaches to ancient Perl. Thank you.